Hi guys! Today we have Warner's Visualize Your Vocabulary Volume 2. Alright, our first word of the day is egalitarian. Egalitarian is an adjective that basically means you're unbiased, which is definitely not KKK style. So the KKK are writing these posters are very biased, and then the eagle comes down and starts tearing at these posters. That's how you remember this. Remember egalitarian with egalitarian. Alright, next up, our next word is ostensible. Ostensible is basically means you're very allegedly saying that you're doing something too. Remember this with a stinking bull. And with this stinking bull, of course, there's a lot more that came from it too. Now, here's the thing. So, you have an ox that's stinking, and he allegedly says you're the one who's stinking, and everyone else believes it. Alright, next up we have derogate. Derogate is a verb that basically means you're going ahead and you're insulting someone, like throwing that on another person's gate, for example. Since you're insulting that person, you remember this like this. So you are always trying to outcompete your neighbor, the Jones, but you don't make that as much money as they do. They just installed a new metal gate, and then you decide that since you can't actually get the metal gate yourself, you throw dirt on it. You throw some dirt on it. Alright, next up we have sacrosanct. Sacrosanct is an adjective that basically means a sacrosanct object is a sacred object. So sacrosanct means sacred. Remember this with sacrosanct. So you are Sack and your family decide to go ahead and take a little stroll around the park, around Washington DC. And of course there's so much that happened that you decide that you accidentally saw something that looked like a swimming pool. So jump right in, and then your wife's shouting at you saying that's a sacrosanct place. And get out there this instant. And I've actually never seen anyone do that before. Next up we have coalesce. Coalesce is a verb that basically means you're merging together. And you remember this with cold S. Now there are a bunch of these S's over here, and with these S's are pretty cold. They go ahead and put together each other in a nice little kind of hit stuff. Afterwards, of course, there's so much more that's happened. This coalescing of these S's go ahead and try to keep each other warm. United we stand, divided we fall. Next up we have legacy. Now legacy. So legacy here basically means something that gets something on. Like a legacy of person A is what makes that person A memorable and unforgettable. At least for a little while. So you decide to keep that legacy going on by keeping your stuff. You unpack it, and the first thing that you see is a legacy. Haha. Alright. Next up we have brooch. Brooch. Now, brooch is basically introduce. Now, there's a bunch of these roaches here, and then you go ahead, and the top roach, after a lot of pauses and silences, says, introduces you, broaches you towards this guy, the roach exterminator. And basically, he's like the cockroach equivalent of a human assassin. It's like, he's basically the cockroach equivalent of an assassin. And next up, we have incoherent. Incoherent is an adjective, and this just basically means you're very inarticulate. You can't understand. And remember this with ink on hairy ant. So you went ahead and see this hairy ant. He has purple ink all over, dripping all over him, and his tongue is tied so he can't speak. He tries to talk to you, but you run away before he can even say a word, even though he can't even say a word, because you don't want your clothes to be ruined. Alright, next up we have amiable. Amiable is an adjective that basically means very friendly. An amiable person is a very friendly person. Now, here's this ham-eating bull. Now, have you never seen a ham-eating bull? He's always amiable, ham-eating bulls. Ham-eating bulls are always amiable, haven't you realized? Just bear with me here. Next up, and our last word of the day, is neophyte. Now, neophyte here basically means a beginner, like this person. Neil decided to go take up cage fighting, And in his first cage fight, he ran away. He ran around in circles, letting himself being chased by this person because, well, he's a beginner. And his friends shout, "Neil, fight!" And he's all like, "No, I'm a beginner. I'm a beginner. He's like max level right now. He'll kill me. Ah!" And with that, of course, he can't take up cage fighting. You have abs. What are you afraid of? Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hope to see you guys soon. Until next time, shalom, peace. Bye bye. Neophyte. Noun. Amiable. Adjective. Incoherent. Adjective. Brooch. Verb. Legacy. Noun. Coalesce. Verb. Sacrosanct. Adjective. Delegate. Verb. Ostensible. Adjective. Egalitarian. Adjective. Word Nerds Visualize Your Vocabulary, Volume 2. Thank you for watching this episode. Bye!